We'd like to welcome you to Bethany and are glad Bethany graduate Jim Green reached out to you.
Thank you. Jim Green is a great Bethany grad and does a wonderful job on our Board of Trustees at Youngstown State University. In fact, I was just in a meeting with him all afternoon, and he was excited that I was going to have a chance to come down and be with you.
I also understand you are familiar with Bethany because of one of your former coaching colleagues, Wally Neal, spent most of his professional life at Bethany.
Well, that's right. Wally Neal was one of my early mentors. When I was a graduate assistant coach at the University of Akron, Wally was the defensive coordinator and one of the finest coaches I've ever been around, and I know he did a great job when he came here. I think he was also the athletic director
I believe he was.
At some point in time, and loves Bethany, West Virginia.
The audience you will be speaking tonight this evening, President Tressel, are athletes, and many of them are also our campus top leaders as well. You are a graduate of a small college like Bethany and Baldwin Wallace. Did attending a small college like Baldwin Wallace help you become like a prominent national leader as you are now?
Well, I wouldn't trade my experience at Baldwin Wallace for the world. It was the perfect fit for me. I had the opportunity to be involved in a lot of different things, intercollegiate athletics, the student newspaper, the Greek system, student government. It was a special thing for me, and I wouldn't trade that experience for the world.
Okay, now, you are now a president of a major university in Youngstown State. After a highly successful career as a coach at Ohio Sate and Youngstown State, have you found that to be a major adjustment, from coach to a president now?
Yeah, I think just the scope of the job is so much larger. You're used to being with 100 people and a dozen coaches, 100 student athletes and some coaches, and it's fairly easy to create a team atmosphere. All of a sudden now when you're involved with 12,000 students and a couple thousand employees and a lot of different constituencies, it's a learning curve for me every day, and I found it to be just as much fun, but maybe even a little more difficult.
Which is the last two questions, I'll just put them in one. What are some of your major goals for Youngstown State, and also if there was one bit of advice you could tell our student athletes here at Bethany, what would that advice be?
Well, our number one thing that we talk about every day is increasing our excellence. We have excellent programs in 6 different colleges plus a graduate school. We do a great job turning out great students, but we want to increase that level of excellence. We want to get better at every single thing we do inside the classroom, outside the classroom, within our impact to the community. We always say that student success is number one. Making sure that we discover knowledge with our research and so forth is number 2, and impacting the region in a positive way is number 3. And all that can be done if you create a good culture. And we're really working hard to have that great culture. And in terms of what we might say to the student athletes tonight, you might have to come to the banquet to find that out. I'd have to shoot you if I told you that here, because
I'll be there.
I'm going to save that one for the athletes.
Okay, I'll be there. Again, we do thank you, President Tressel, for joining us here on WVBC. Again, we do welcome you to Bethany, and hope you enjoy your visit here to our Northern Panhandle School of West Virginia. Thanks very much again for coming, President Tressel.
Well, thanks so much. It's an honor to be here, and I look forward to visiting with the students.
Okay, thank you again.
All righty.